Alright, everybody, so I went ahead and built quite a few walls, so I'm just gonna sneak Mr. Argentavis over here. I did end up breaking out the second one for this. Since all four of my mammoths were completely over encumbered and we don't have an elevator yet, I decided that I was going to use the second Argentavis to transport wood up and down. And, you know, so far it's working out great. And he already has almost 1900, or excuse me, almost it's 20, or 20, yeah, 2000. Why would I say that? 2000 stamina. So, let me real quick just throw that onto there. And we'll see how far a little over 100 walls gets us. I'm not going to go too crazy because I do know I still need ceilings, but shit. And then that shit can happen. But I would like to know how far 100 of these gets me. Oops. You son of a bitch. So there's two that are taken out to the bullshit. That's already done. I really should probably be doing this on an Argentavis. That way I'm not fluttering around so much, since I'm not that great at the tech hover. But, you know, stubborn is as stubborn does, so... Alright. Well, that was, I mean, I can't say it's not as much as I thought it was going to be, because, to be honest with you, that's, quite a bit more than I thought it was going to be. Oh, of course, it's too much to jump. Let me throw that over here. And, oh, you know what? I bet you, if I put that there, this over here, and that over there, I can jump. No, I can't. That sucks. Maybe I need to bump up my carry weight to 450. That way I can carry 400 weight, and the tools I use are kind of obsolete. Actually, you know what? Let's just use the Argentavis. That way I don't biff a bunch of these fucking ceilings, you know? Maybe not. Maybe the tech is the way to go. Okay. Kind of am used to building on a snow owl, which is a little bit more user-friendly. Just a little bit. Alright, and then there's only 3 more high, and this part of the wall is complete. Then we can do roof. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and get a decent amount of this building done while we still have this ridiculous, I don't even know what it is, 2 times, 5 times, I have no fucking clue. But whatever it is, it's fucking fantastic. And it means that we're going to be able to get quite a bit of this building built before all this is said and done. And and run over here. Grab a couple more. Or the last 40, I should say. Now, granted, the walls I've made so far is definitely not how many I can make by any means. It's just kind of how many I've made so far. I just wanted to see how far it would actually get me. That way I have an idea of how many I need, and then go from there. So, it's kind of going to be my way to figure out how much more walls I do need for this little part of my base. Because if you guys do remember, I do have plans to take over the section that is at the bottom left-hand corner of the dinosaur pen, pretty much where those gates are right there, and turn that into another portion of the base. It's kind of just using up here to the advantage of the fact that it's usable space, but I still have to come up with an idea of getting everybody up here. So, you know. And then all of this should be good to go as far as walls is concerned. Because I know some of it I wasn't completely sure. And then I guess, you know, here I actually have to put down more foundations. That's kind of that kind of blows a little bit. All right. Oh, lag. So I'm gonna need foundations for there. I'm gonna need a couple more ceilings. So let me just run out the walls I do currently have. Yeah, because we'll pretty much have like to here covered by the end of the night. Because this way, I don't think I wanted to do too much in the way of making it crazy. I know I wanted to jump this way a little bit and then go out, but this side, I know it's just these three right here that I need to get some pillars for. So, alright guys, I'm gonna run my Argentavis down and get some more wood, and I will be back with more building products. So, catch you on a little bit. Alright, so let me jump in here. Throw this in, and this in. And we's back, getting some more stuff built. Just have to grab this right here. Let's see. Alright, we got those put in. So now this side is sectioned off appropriately. We also know that this side right here needs some kind of support. So I'm going to say a support right here in the corner. There. Now, as far as that's all concerned, pillars should be done for right now. At least until I start fucking with shit, and then I find out I need more pillars in different places. But that is okay. Grab these. I'll take this, because I need to split. Oops. I need to split this stack anyway. So. And we'll just fly up here. That way I can put all these fucking seedlings down. Or at least the main thing I can. What's that? 7, right? Yeah. Now for any base build in Ark, guys, it all takes like the same amount of time regardless of what step you're at. So it's really just worth picking a shape you want to go with on one side, working it all the way up to at least a first tier, which would be kind of what I'm doing right now as far as tiers are concerned. And then later on, if you really wanted to, you could go up from here. So, because you know that nobody can take the land that you're currently standing on. And you have to go up this high for the bigger room, or at least your first room that you have. That way you can make shelves and the different levels, and be able to actually allow your mounts somewhere to hide and be. So we'll just jump down here real quick and get back to walls. Cool. That is fantastic right there. So now we have walls that can go all the way here. And shit. As long as I don't fuck up and murder a shit ton of these walls, maybe I'll just do a row of walls at a time. Motherfucker. Doesn't even seem like that's gonna work for me. Whatever. Just as we go. Whatever ends up happening, man. Ain't shit I can do about it besides build more walls. And inevitably, when you build something this big, you're going to do what I just did, where you destroy the previously placed item wall-wise. You know, it's just something you can't stop. I mean, you can use mounts to help you do this. Like, I could be on an Argentavis, but obviously, since I have flight anyway, it kind of defeats the purpose. And, you know, even though we're stuck currently right now and floating in the air, there we go. You know, like I said, we have an Argentavis, so I could be just using him for flight. But the reality of it is it's all going to kind of be the same, where I'm going to have points where I move a little bit too much, and then a previously placed wall will get replaced by a wall and just kind of give me back half the materials. But, you know, that's what the beautifulness is of building when it's like a 3 or 4 times weekend, because then, you know, that little bit of materials you just wasted isn't so much of a annoyance. But yeah, I mean, we're getting her. Let me just grab some more walls. Like I said, I'd much rather go like this with the walls. I mean, yes, it takes longer in the long run, but I'm not going to have all those visual annoyances like I would with the 4x4s, or with the 4 high walls. You know, I don't, it's not that I hate them, I just don't use them very often, so becoming used to them is going to be, or would be, the annoyance. Nearby foundation. Really? What's going on? I don't know. I just had a little spaz out attack right there. Okay, the other question too is, do I want a door here somewhere? At least not right here. Not anywhere near here, at least. Okay. Right there, huh? Let's try not to get glitched. There we go. And... oh shit, we don't have any pillars. We go grab them. We'll just throw these walls down real quick. You son of a bitch. I have found too with the tech flight with building involved, it is really nice, but those jerkiness where you have to wait a second is definitely a little annoying. But you know, I can't really say too much because last time I really built a base again was like 3 years ago. So the base that was built was definitely built by hand, or not by hand, by just standing here and building straight up, and then using like the back of a, I think I used a Bronto, to be honest with you, because I tamed a really low level way back when. You know, before I knew what I knew now about Ark. Actually, I think my first, yeah, my first Rex was like a level 20-ish. Can't exactly remember, but it was not that high of a level. But, you know, didn't bother me none, it was a Rex. You know, and it was the first one. Cool. Alright. So, it'll probably end up being another round of walls to finish off what we have. Maybe not a whole round. No, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is... because what I was thinking of for down here was having a ramp that comes upstairs. So, but I think I'm going to leave this kind of open the way it is and just kind of shut this whole wall off. And I'll just bring the walls all the way down this way. And when we get down to this section, stop. Obviously, probably stop like here. That way I can finish out the building of the foundations and whatnot. But that's going to be there. And then we'll have to figure out what we want to do officially over there. So, alright guys, again, let me run over and grab some more materials, and we will be back. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I just wanted to jump back on here. We have something going on right now that I have been waiting for a long time. So, if you all look here in chat, you see your little name down there in that corner? Abstergo. We finally have one of the guys from the group that have the pillars near our base. So I might finally be able to get the cliff and actually be able to build onto it, which is fantastic. I just messaged him in chat and asked him if we could talk about getting the pillars pushed back. So hopefully, here in the next couple minutes, he'll be able to get back in touch with us and get the pillars pushed back. That way, we can actually start building on the cliff, which would be fantastic. So, we will see what happens, guys. And then kind of just go from there, you know? Because at this point, I've already kind of committed to building the base up here initially, obviously, but that's not to say that I can't get a hold of one of those guys and get them to move the pillars. That way I can put my own pillars out and set it up for a later build. That way we actually have access to it, so that will be fantastic. And as you can see right now, I'm down to the last little bit of my stone on the doed. But, you know, since this is a stupid, crazy weekend as far as resource gathering is concerned, I'm not too concerned. I do have something to do later on in the morning today. But as far as that is concerned, it's not anything that would obstruct me from being able to get a large portion of this done today still. So we'll just kind of you know, take everything in strides, and then when, you know, we get to a certain point, you know, it'll just be that, and we'll just pick it up next time we play. Which for me, I don't know, it depends on when I get home from the gym and everything throughout the week, but I might be hopping on this week sometime and just putzing around again, building some more stuff up, since the crazy weekend, or the crazy event rather, is continuing until the 9th, I believe, and I believe the 9th is Tuesday. Yeah, the 9th is Tuesday. So probably for the next 2 days, I'll be jumping on for a couple hours at night and just trying to get a little further, depending upon how far I get now. And I was gonna jump on a New World, but I kind of already missed the jump on getting into New World for the first Halloween event, but I don't know if they really had an event or not, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not concerned. You know, we just play everything by ear, and whatever happens, happens. So, yeah, we'll let these walls get completed, and then we'll throw them up, and hopefully by the time the walls are completed and we start throwing the walls and the ceilings up, the gentleman from Sergo will be able to get in contact with us, and we can start negotiations to see what they want to get their pillars removed from near my base, which would make me completely happy. But, you know, it is Ark, so I do understand that, you know, asking another tribe to move pillars can sometimes come at a price. So, you know. And in that respect, you know, it is what it is. Because, you know, real estate in this game is, you know, sparse, to say the least. And I think it came up on the chat when I hit the button. But if it didn't, I'll just talk about it real quick. So apparently we hit the dino cap on this server, which doesn't really surprise me at all. There's a lot of bigger tribes on the server, and dino cap can be easily solved from bigger tribes, just cryoing dinosaurs that are not being used. Now, whether or not they do that is kind of up to them, but, you know, it is what it is. And at the same time, too, I can also cryo dinos, too. And then as different dinosaurs become, I don't want to say available, but as I find different dinos, I can cryo one or two of mine and then be able to just continue playing and tame away. That's kind of how you play the cap game in Ark, is you got to find a server where you can get established, and once you have yourself established to the point where you can have some dinos and be able to set up a base, you can set up a cryo fridge, which I believe I'm coming up on in level to be able to build that. And once you do that, you just make cryopods, keep it charged, and the cryopods don't ever diminish. And you can pretty much cryo your animals as needed to tame more. And then obviously after you have so many tamed, you just throw out, like how I have almost a dozen tames. You just kind of keep like 24 dinos out, and then you can cryo one as you try to tame things. So, and generally speaking, you don't run into like counter taming while you're doing that. Is probably the best way to say it, because no two people on Ark will ever be taming a dinosaur at the exact same time. There'll definitely be times where it can be close, but never exact. That's not, at least I've never seen it done in all the time I've played Ark. So, in over 3,000 hours, I've never seen anybody tame a dinosaur at the same fucking time, to the point where, like, if you pull a cryo out, or a cryopod, cryo one of your dinosaurs, and all of a sudden, you know, the cryo dinosaur you just picked up, now somebody takes that dino cap spot. I've never seen that. It's always worked. So, just something to keep in mind for everybody. And even though it is kind of upsetting that the dino cap is hit, again, like I said, it's not that serious for us, because we've already been established on this server. So now it's just kind of playing with the dino cap. And like I said, I am, how far away from the cryo fridge? Can't be too far away. Scuba mask, industrial forge. Ooh. Mining drill. I don't know what the fuck that is. Huh. That's new. Alright. Where's the cryo fridge? 88. So 88's the cryo fridge. And then the cryopod can only be crafted at tech replicator or supply crate or a tribute terminal. We'll probably have to trade for those, which that's fine. I'm not that concerned as far as trading for a tech replicator and the tech or the cryo fridge. Not tech replicator. That would be ridiculous. Trying to get somebody to build me one would be too much. But as far as a cryo fridge and some cryopods, I know for a fact I can get some people to sell me some of those. Because once you hit a certain point in the game, that kind of stuff just becomes really, really obsolete. So, alright, now what the fuck was I doing? I forget. I'm pretty sure I was throwing walls up. Yes. Although, pretty sure the wall building is going to have to be on hold because I only really need, like, what's that, 8 more of them? No. 11. Alright, there we go. Oops. But yeah. It does kind of suck though. I was kind of hoping dinosaur tame or the dinosaur cap wasn't going to get hit so quickly, but I have seen a little bit of development with amount of people on the server. So, you know, with that being said, I'm not surprised. So I'm pretty much at the point where I need stone again, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I am going to go grab some stone. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm going to wait for the Abstergo guy. That way I'm not out in the middle of nowhere when he's ready to talk about these pillars. And once I get him, I will come back and we will go over the trade discussion for the pillars being moved. I mean, and you know, he might just move them for us and not have any, you know, hassle. But you know, on the off chance that, you know, he does want something in return for moving the pillars, we will figure out what he wants and what we can do to assist that. So next time I pop back in with you guys, we will have more stone, or not more stone. We will have the Absurd guy with us and figuring out all that, and then I will be going to get more stone. I might change my mind depending upon how long the guy takes and go get more stone in the in-between time, but we will just see what happens. But yeah, so great progress so far, and hopefully we can get the roof out all the way to that edge and bring it all the way over, and then figure out this little cluster over here and go from there. So, alright guys, I will catch you all in a little bit when the Absurd guy gets back to me. Okay, that was actually really quick. The Absurd guy just got back to me, so it's not been like 3 seconds since I paused the mic. So we're just gonna send him cords. Lat long. So, now you guys get to see some interaction with people. Because I don't think I have me getting that Rex recorded. I'm pretty sure I was running around getting materials that day and wasn't recording. So, first interaction with people. It might take him a second to get overdose. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot the log was a thing. That's interesting. Really? Shit. Cool. Wow. That's awesome. So, shit. I don't know what the fuck it does, but that's pretty fucking awesome. That was way more, useful than I kind of planned for. I didn't really think that this was all going to happen. So we got our pillars, the pillars moved that we've been waiting for, and we got a strider all in the same shot. That's wild as fuck. Damn. We'll probably go this way. I don't want to crush any of his stuff. That's awesome, though. That definitely wasn't something I was planning on today. I don't even know what the hell this thing does, but nope. Oh shit. Shit. Huh. Okay. So more stuff about extension. You know, this is why it's a good thing. Look for the option for pressing spider, pressing E in him.